awarded with PhD degree. Again, he has also a research guide for JJT University, Rajasthan, and of that university, he has awarded 2 students. So in total, seven students they are awarded with PhD degree. He has also worked for university. He is a member of BOS in physics at ESP Pune University, a member of BOS in physics of JJT University, Rajasthan. He is also chairman, paper setter, and examiner for various examinations of Pune University, Bharati University, Pune. Again, chairman and member for various LIC committees for Pune University. Again, he has also has very important work, administrative work in college level. He is a NAC coordinator. He has worked as a IQAC coordinator, then BCA, BCS, MCA coordinator, ARC coordinator, student development officer, COP coordinator, and so many college level administrative activities he has done. Apart from this, he has published 43 research papers in various national and international research journal, and
सिस्टमॅटिक पोझिशन लिहिते का प्रत्येक ऑर्डरची? सिस्टमॅटिक पोझिशन लिहायचे तुम्हाला.
Okay, so he has presented 52 research papers in state and national and international conferences. And very worthy feature of his biodata is he has write 72 textbooks for the research student, and 4 books which are the reference books. One of the very famous book which is used by us last 10 to near about 7 to 8 years. That is the books which are on the basis of research methodology and computer application for the coursework. And he is alumni of our college. He has completed his PhD degree from our science college Nanded Center. Again, he is a like member of various institutes, academic institutes like Indian Science Congress Association, Indian Association of Physics Teachers, Indian Physics Association. So all this. So student friends, today we have with us very renowned person with us, and he is a writer of a book on the research methodology and computer application. So I welcome Dr. Bise sir on behalf of all our research students and on behalf of research committee. Welcome, sir. Now I request Dr. Bise sir to deliver his lecture. Sir.
Can you hear me? माझा आवाज येतोय ना सर?
हा येतोय, थोडासा लो येतोय सर, पण बहुतेक.
आता येतोय का?
हा ठीक आहे.
शेअर करता.
ओके.
ठीक आहे, दिसतंय ना?
हो, दिसत आहे सर, दिसत.
Okay. First of all, I am very much thankful my home college, Science College Nanded, who has invited me and give a introductory lecture about these methods, research methodology. So I am very much thankful all these organizers, especially Dr. Vishal sir, who has given me an opportunity to tell us about the research methodology. So first of all, you please remember that you have to pass the two papers. First one is research methodology and second one is computer application. So at that time, whenever I have completed my PhD, I think over that student has to collecting so many information regarding the papers, and they get confused about that how should write the answer of such questions which are come in the examination. And we think over that point, and especially we write some notes regarding that book. So first of all, I will wish to you that you may get pass in the examination. Today we are discussing about the methods of data analysis. Please remember that why I should choose this topic for the discussion, because data analysis is the heart of your research. Even if you are doing the research in any kind of subject, you first remember that you have to understand that how data is collected, how data is analyzed, and then how data is processed. These are the three parts. Those are very important. Once you understand these three parts, you may easily write the answer of such questions which is asked in the examination related to the research methodology. That's why I choose this topic for the discussion, where we conclude all points related with the research methodology. Try to understand that basically where we should first describe the data, then its different type, then how to analyze the data. So let me begin with the study of that point. For the discussion today, we choose 10 points regarding this research. First of all is that general introduction about the research. Suppose I am a new person, I am a new scholar, I want to do the PhD in particular subject. So I have a number of questions in my mind that I want to solve with myself, that I want to approach to the supervisor. Then there are different kind of the question arises that which topic guide has allocated to me, is I can understand that problem or not. So that question should be asked to the supervisor and try to find out that answer. If you are agree, then you choose the topic, and then you first you try to write yourself the outline for the research. That is very important, because guide has suggested to you that these are the topic where you are interested. He may ask some question to you that in which topic you are interested, and then we feel that this is one very important. So first he says that you should write something about your research work, what you should do, what you know, that is the outline. Then he will allocate to you experiment, how you should do the experiment for achieving your aim and objects. So you do the experiment, collect the data, and this is the one part of your research. Then second part will begin here, that is a very important term, that how to analyze that data which you have collected. That is very important. Okay, and then third part which you want to again concentrate, that you finally you have to determine the result. You make the conclusion regarding your research work, and that is very important. Without guide, you cannot write the result and conclusion of your research work. So that is very important third part. Okay, then you know that what is your research problem, how you should collect the data, how you analyze the data. Then we should publish your data in a reputed journal or in some standard journal. Okay, and then lastly, which is very important terms, whenever you finish the PhD or whenever you finish your research work, you getting a lazy that you have completed so many things, but you remember that for the continuation of this research work, you have to keep the planning. Then you guide to other students, or you do some minor major project regarding your supervision, your project. So that's why I am choosing these 10 points for today's discussion. Okay, so first point is that find the right supervisor. Again, remember that there are different kind of the students, those are approaching to the different kind of supervisor. Kind means I want to tell you that they have different characteristics, they have different character. So you find the right supervisor which match with you. That what factor you are depending. So see, whenever I choose my supervisor, I concentrated over its some specific characteristics like that academician. He is an academician or not. Some of guides are there, they are just guide to you that this is your topic, you do the experiment, come with me and explain what you are done, lastly publish the paper and finish your work. But you remember that after all finishing your PhD or research, you cannot understand that what you have done. So because your guide is not academician, he is just polity or other character type. So he will not properly guide to you. He just give the data to you and you can analyze it, or you may approach to other person and just analyze the your data. But that is not good things. So that's why first characteristics of supervisor is that he is an academician. Please remember that he knows the meaning of each and every point which is included in your thesis or in your research work. Then experience. Second point is that experience. He has a vast syllabus. He has a vast experience regarding that your project work or your research work. He knows that how you should do the experiment, what is new innovative things you have to find out. So he guides regarding that. So that is depends on his experience. Okay. So you concentrated over his experience. He has a experience or not. Then third point which you want to remember that he has a deep knowledge regarding that subject. Otherwise you can't choose the subject. You remember that. You don't choose that subject because your supervisor or guide has no knowledge or less knowledge about that point. He will tell you that you meet to this person and go to there, go here, and here we lost our some physical maintenance or some physical things that where we are not getting a good supervisor. So instead of that, you choose such a supervisor having the deep knowledge regarding your subject. Then second one is that good character person. This is a very important things that I find that there are number of supervisors. They can contact to the person student and they doing some mismatch with the students. So this is not a moral characteristics of the supervisor. That's why you choose such a person who having the such good characteristics. So these are the some few characteristics related with your supervisor. Please remember that somewhere they can ask such kind of person how you should choose a right supervisor. So you should write these minimally these four points that supervisor had this kind of the characteristics. Okay. Then second thing is that you have to choose the right topic. Topic means your research problem. How you should choose the right topic? So first of all, you remember that you are a scholar, means that that what you have to do, what kind of research you have to do, you have to interest in that subject. Minimally, you know the knowledge regarding that subject. That's why you choose this problem. Okay, so you show your interest and getting some challenge within that subject. That will be a beneficial to you, and that is a right topic for the research. So choose a such interesting and challenging problem where we should get some minimum innovative things regarding your problem. Okay, then whenever you choose any subject, you have to remember some points that you focus on its aspect, that your problem having some limited aspect. Otherwise, it will be used a big theory or big experimental things, and you are finding such problems that is not good for you, because you have to somewhere stop your research problem. That things you remember in your mind. That's why you focus over its limited aspect. Okay. Then second thing is that, which is very important, please ask the problems or please ask the questions to your guide before to choose the subject. if he is allocated to you, this is a problem. You do the experiment or you do the some collect the data on this topic. Before that, you ask some problem related with that topic to the your guide, and we check that supervisor has a knowledge or not. Okay, and you have some question regarding the supervisor that uh, have you approval or not, means he is a guide or not. Somewhere we should getting a problems, as I have seen in Pune University, that some of students they can approach to the supervisor मनाने सांगितलं तर सुपरवायझरला असे माहितीच नसतं की शेवटच्या 3 वर्ष आपल्या सर्व्हिसचे राहिलेले आहेत, आपण 3 वर्षात मुलाला पीएचडी देऊ शकणार नाही, तरी देखील त्यांचा हव्यास थांबत नाही आणि त्यांना वाटतं आपल्याला मुलगा भेटलाय, विद्यार्थी भेटलाय, लगेच गाईड अलोकेट झाल्यासारखं देऊन टाकतात आणि मग त्या विद्यार्थ्याचा प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट होतो नंतर की 3 वर्षात त्याचा संपूर्ण थिसिस पूर्ण झाला नाही तर तो बिचारा अडकून पडतो. म्हणजे हे विद्यार्थ्याला माहिती नसतं. असे कित्येक प्रॉब्लेम आहे. काल परवाचा सुद्धा प्रॉब्लेम आहे की एका सुपरवायझरने विद्यार्थ्याला अलोकेट केलं, त्याची मानसिकता त्याला माहिती असायला पाहिजे होती, त्याची सिच्युएशन त्याला माहिती असायला पाहिजे होतं आणि त्याने अचानक व्हॉलंटरी घेऊन टाकली. 1 वर्षात तो मुलगा अडचणीत आला. आता सुपरवायझर कोण घेणार दुसरा? अनेक प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट होऊ शकतात. जरी आपल्याला माहिती असेल आपण चांगले आहोत, सुपरवायझरला माहिती असेल चांगले आहोत, पण जो नवीन येतो त्याला ह्या शंका निर्माण होतात आणि त्या शंकेमध्ये हे सुपरवायझर अलोकेट होत नाही. अशा सिच्युएशन मध्ये अनेक क्रिटिकल प्रॉब्लेम क्रिएट होऊ शकतात. So that is very important characteristics of that supervisor. So for identify that characteristics, you have to ask the questions to that supervisor that you should guide me for a long period, for 3, 4, 5 period. Is it possible for you? Like this kind of question you can ask to the supervisor. Then whatever he has tell to you or whatever the documentary event he has shown to you, you please read carefully that is it a correctly supervisor allocated by the university for you? Okay, then some technical problem maybe arises, so you avoid that subject which create the technical problem to you. Okay, for that you can freely contact to your teacher or you can ask to our other friend also that can he guide me or this is a topic which I have choose that is sufficient for getting PhD award or not. Okay, like this you should according this problem you can choose your research topic. Okay, then again some of students they are getting that such big kind of questions will ask to the supervisor give such kind of problem to the student. They don't know the limitation of that subject, and in that we should find out that there are number of